Digitization is happening fast in Asia. Let's have a closer look. Today I meet one of the general managers of T-Systems. Hey, how are you?
Hi, Jürgen. I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm impressed, yeah. So, really curious about your innovation room.
Thank you very much. So let me bring you there.
Oh, that's plenty of ideas.
Plenty of customers here and technologies behind.
Today I meet the Magenta veteran who's running the T-System business in Asia and who is still nerdy to his own roots. Arkadiusz, what are you working on in Asia currently?
Many topics in terms of technology, from very far advancing quantum computing to more to the ground on the healthcare adaptation of the newest technologies and serving patients better. So you could find here the case of patients' data flow across hospital and between different hospitals, and the solution which we show here is for private healthcare organizations, which is very good and highly secured based on the hyperscalers, which is addressing needs here pretty well. But when you look at Europe, from European perspective, it's not necessarily so easy to adopt, as there are still high concerns about our data privacy, where it lands, and is it really truly secure?
Isn't this a real challenge?
It's challenge and opportunity because both parties could learn. Yeah? So early adoption of technology in Asia gives advantage to Europe to learn which technologies are catching the ground. On the other hand, from Asia perspective, looking to Europe, learning how to protect data, how governments should regulate and protect their citizens' data and push providers to take concern and implement certain solutions is actually beneficial from both perspectives. So it's matching and it's meeting together in between.
So they will meet in the middle.
That's what I guess so over the years for certain technologies.
What's the next big step in Asia, Arkadiusz?
I mean, we are standing around our cyber defense, but I guess that's not what you came here for.
Yeah, that's cyber defense is everywhere.
Yeah, exactly. But what we are doing here, very interesting. We are working here with universities here in Singapore in cooperation with Germany on security on connectivity for quantum computing. This is really, really interesting, and that's the future. It's still early stage of technology. But it will completely change our lives, the same as how it happened to our parents. So the power of quantum computing, which will come to the ground.
And why is then Singapore the place to solve this?
Singapore government really invested and started to focus on quantum computing. And the great connectivity is that there are three main places where there are heavy investments into quantum computing. It's US, Germany and Singapore. So cooperation between Germany and Singapore on quantum computing actually turns to reality, and we are part of that push.
I introduced you as nerdy to the roots. Personally, what's the next big thing?
For me, it's all about my DIY home automation and devices which I integrate. And the help from government here for citizens is great because they introduce cybersecurity labeling scheme where authorized labs test devices if they are secured or not. And if they pass the test, they receive certificate, it's on their box. So whenever you go to shop and buy, you have confidence that at least some tests and basic security level is implemented.
Well, we are now sitting here at the FC Bayern München Trikot. You've ever been to a game of Bayern?
We had them here a couple of years ago for a small tournament. We all went to watch them. We had fun. We also had some events with them that was really, really great. So a lot of our employees here are strong fans of Bayern Munich.
Okay, then I have to bring next time when I'm in Singapore a tricot of Eintracht Frankfurt to join this one here.
I cannot promise you that it will be exposed the same like this one.
Thanks for your time, Arkadiusz.
Thank you as well for coming here, and a pleasure to host you here.
Thank you.